morning. Happy Saturday to everyone. This is Coach Deborah D. Smith with Build Your Best Life. I believe it is better to train early rather than to fix later. But I am super excited this morning, just happy, relaxed. This week has been a blast. Got to meet some sweet, just wonderful people. So I am so happy this morning. However, I talk about that later. But thank you for tuning in this morning. You know, my theme for this year is all about actions, because your words, your steps, your gestures, your posture, your facial expression, your voice tone, what you write, the movement of your eyes, all speak volumes and are your actions. What others see says a lot. So it is crucial. Make sure that you stop and think before you speak and act. So again, welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for tuning in here this morning. Our theme for October is Positive Living, Ultimate Success. Positive living, ultimate success. Hey, you got to be positive. Be positive right now and like this page. Share with others. If you don't have on your notifications, turn your notification on so that when I go live, you will know. And we just thank you, and we appreciate you, mothers out there with sons, sharing with your sons, your grandsons, and your dads out there. Instilling in your sons that this type of information is essential. So thank you all so very, very much. Now, this morning, I'm going to be talking about let's be practical. Let's be practical. And I'm going way back right now, but Norman Vincent Peale wrote a book, The Power of Positive Thinking, and he wrote this book back in 1952. 1952. Therefore, many believe that positive thinking has outlived its usefulness, but this book sold more copies than most books, and it is still in print, and people are still reading this book, using it for Bible studies and teaching, because it is an awesome book, because the power of positive thinking is awesome. You know, if you are not positive, it probably doesn't resonate. But if you are positive and you are around people and they're negative, you kind of know, like, it hits home. But this book is not past its usefulness. It's very, very useful. And the other thing is, there have been many scientific studies that prove that positive thinking has many benefits. So what I want to talk about this morning is practical tips on positive thinking. Practical tips on positive thinking. Because sometimes we may be the only ones that don't realize that we are really, really being negative. Or we may be positive, but we wish that we were a little bit more positive, because generally maybe when we speak, we can have those positive conversations, but we have a lot of negative thoughts. Those thoughts, they resonate and they come out as well. So we want you to listen to these tips and hope that they will help you, benefit you, and you can pass them on to others. Have them to tune in and watch this video. It never comes down. I'm on Facebook, YouTube, Twitter. Videos never come down, so share it. They can go out and look at it later. The first practical tip I want to talk about is it is essential to surround yourself with positive people. You know how they always say birds of a feather? When I was younger, my mom used to always say that birds of a feather flock together. I had no idea what she meant. But you can be positive, but if you constantly hang with negative people, you're getting that negative energy. You're listening to all of that, and that can rub off on you. So you want to surround yourself with positive people. You want to talk about the positive aspects of your life and your success. We all go through things. So I don't have to say, well, back in 2015, I got diagnosed with cancer. Instead, I can say, I'm a cancer survivor, right? That's positive. You know, you want to be around people that have goals, dreams, and a purpose, and they know what that is, and they are striving for that. You don't want somebody just always, woe is me, I don't have opportunities, I don't get to do anything, this, that, and the other. You want to be around people that are trying to follow their goals, make their dreams come true, seeking the purpose that God has for their lives, and doing something with that. So that's the first thing. It is essential to surround yourself with a certain type of individuals, all your associations. That includes family as well. We know you don't get to select your family, but that does not mean that you have to be with them all the time or let them soak their spirits into you. The second one, practical tip here, is start each day fully charged and ready for whatever life brings, because life happens. There's only one person in control, and that's God. So whatever happens, happens. But we need to be fully charged and ready. So how do we get fully charged? We want to say those affirmations. And that doesn't mean after you get up, you make up the bed, you take a shower, you get on the phone to talk to this one, get on the phone to talk to that one, go to work, and then you decide, okay, I'm going to pray. No, you need to start out with these things in the morning. You need to pray, say those affirmations, meditate, read scriptures, reflect. And you say, oh, with all of that, I'm tired just listening at you. Believe me, it helps. When you do things routinely, they become a habit, and it's just a habit. So there are certain things I got to do in the morning. Got to make up my bed. Got to pray. Got to meditate. Got to read my scripture. Got to reflect. I have to do my journal. Have to pray. You just have to do those things, You have to brush your teeth. So if you don't do them, then, it's like you may do it every now and then. But once you start doing it and doing it consistently, it does become a habit, but it will get you charged up and energized. So maybe when you run into those things, it just doesn't knock you off your feet. It can just bounce off. You hit the office and you say, good morning. And someone like, what's good about the morning? Oh, I'm glad to be alive, and keep stepping. So you're charged. So you don't even let that bother you that they're talking negatively, right? So remember those things, your affirmations, I know I was beautifully made by God. When He made me, He broke that mold. I'm uniquely made. I'm beautiful. I'm smart. And I have things to do. I was not born to be sick, broke, or frustrated. I will be better in every area of my life. From this day forward, I will be the head and not the tail, above only and not beneath, the lender and not the borrower. All things I put my hands to prospers. All things are working together for my good. My future is brighter than my past. My family will be blessed. You just got to say those things. I mean, that makes me want to jump out my chair and run right now. I can sit here and say those things and believe those things. And all those things are positive. And that's what your affirmations are. Those are positive things that you believe and you live by and you stand by. And you pray. And we have so much that we can thank God for. But we pray for everything that we have, that we get, that we've been blessed with. We pray for grace and mercy, forgiveness, everything. And then we can pray for others. We can intercede on behalf of others. There's so many people that don't know how to pray. And some people will tell you that, I knew somebody one time, and they kept taking this test, and every time they would take the test, they would fail. And I said, well, have you ever tried praying? I don't know how to pray. I said, okay, well, I'm going to pray for you. Just close your eyes, bow your head. Pray, pray, pray. They passed the test. Not to say, I'm somebody special, but you never even ask God to assist you, to help you concentrate. I got a lot of things on my mind. I want to pass this test, but Lord, I have been studying. Help me to recall the information. Help it to be in my mind and be relevant, and make me help me to just concentrate and not let anything distract me while I'm taking the exam, and help me to do well. Let your will be done as I take this exam. Hey, but two, start each day fully charged. Number three, ensure those around you only receive positive vibes from you. And say that again. Ensure those around you only receive positive vibes from you. So while you look at other people, people are looking at you. You want to be positive as well. So you fully charged, you ready to go, and you got family members. Your kids may be going off to school. Your husband may be going off to work. Your significant other, whatever. Tell them, hi, I love you. Have a wonderful day. Make great things happen. I know you're going to do well on that exam. You studied, so you are going to do great. Have an amazing day. And remember, I love you so much. And if you get afraid today or something comes up, remember, God is always with you. All you do is say a prayer. He's right there. So, let them know that you're positive, and they're like, okay. Somebody said, well, I'm scared. Well, I'm not, because my mom's told me how to pray. My dad told me how to pray. My nana told me how to pray. So I know I can just close my eyes and I'm going to pray. I'm not going to be afraid. And that's what you have to do. So ensure that you're giving out some positive vibes, okay? Number four, focus on the day. Focus on today. So today's Saturday, October 15th. Focus on today. Don't focus on yesterday, what's happened in the past, what happened 2 years ago, 5 years ago. You can't change it. Life doesn't come with a huge eraser that you just go back and erase what you want to erase. You can't do it. So you got to focus on today. Yesterday's gone, and tomorrow may never be mine. Remember that song, One Day at a Time, Sweet Jesus? You can't change yesterday. You have no control over tomorrow. Only God does, and you may not even make it until tomorrow. So why are you stressing? Worry about today. This is my to-do list for the day. I'm going to work on it and try to get things done. If there was something that I should have done yesterday, then I've already brought it forward. So it's on today's list. I can't worry about it. I didn't get it done yesterday. I know I got to work on it today. Yes, you do have to plan for the future, but you have to get through today first. You can't get to the future until today. So yes, you can plan and save and do all that stuff. I'm not saying don't do that, but you can't just be worried, about this and that that's in the future. You got to focus on today. We stress about things that may never even come to fruition. Remember, if you don't remember anything else I said today, remember, God is in control. So, that's why they say if you're going to worry, don't pray. And if you're going to pray, don't worry. Because once you put it in his hands, that's it. Because he's the only one that has control. So I'm going to go back and repeat. Number one, it is essential to surround yourself with good, positive people. Start with your day fully charged. Ensure that those around you only see positive vibes coming from you, and then focus on today. Number five, life happens. Life happens. No matter how we plan and what we do, you say, well, people break down because maybe they don't take care of their vehicles. That's not true. That is not true at all. Uh, my husband always ensures that all the vehicles get serviced before or at the recommended time. I went in a store one day, came out, my car just wouldn't start. Not the one I have now, but another one. It wasn't anything that we had done wrong. It was just something that went awry. My granddaughter, she has a brand new car. It just stopped on her, brand new. So of course, I mean, when I say brand new, it's 2023, and it wasn't, a demo or used or anything. It was brand new, but it just stopped. So life happens. We don't know what's going to happen. You can have a flat tire. Traffic can be backed up for miles. It can make you late. Just things can happen. So don't beat yourself up when things go wrong. Sometimes we make mistakes and then we just beat ourselves up. That's all we think about that day. Oh, I don't know how I did that. What was I thinking? And you just dwelling on that you can't change it at this point. You got to shake yourself off and get up and move forward. If it's something that you can redo, try it again. Think about the situation. Like I said, if it's something that, you got to do over, well, what was it that made me have a hiccup? Was it something that I could have controlled, or was it not? If it was something that you couldn't control, you can't worry about it. If it was something that you may have been able to have some insight into it, then you make a different decision next time. But many times situations occur to make us stronger and to teach us something that will be useful in the future for us or maybe for someone else. Life experiences, we go through things, and we at the time it's like, I don't understand why I had to go through that or whatever, but it can be 10, 20, 30 years later and something will come up, and because of that situation, you know how to handle it better, or you can advise someone and they don't have to go through the struggle that you did. So remember that, things happen for a reason. Life is going to happen. It can make you stronger, but it does give you that life experience. The sixth thing is celebrate your victories. Celebrate your victories. Hey, I know you do something good, no matter how small it may seem at the time. Celebrate yourself. Pat yourself on the back. Say to yourself, I did it. I made it. Many never even tried anything, but you tried and you succeeded, whatever it was. So celebrate yourself. If nobody else celebrates you, don't worry about it. I'm not going to say what I was going to say. But anyway, celebrate you. You may be the only one that does, but you know what you sacrificed, what you went through. You got it done. Celebrate yourself. Be proud of yourself. Okay? Because like I said, some people, they're not ever going to try anything new. They're going to stay where they are and complain. So celebrate yourself when you do something. Number 7, I'm almost done. Number 7, don't forget to laugh. Sometimes we take things so seriously. Everything is like, and I know I can get that. Sometimes my patience is just like, probably because it takes me longer to get somewhere than it would take my husband to get there. So I'm thinking we need to leave right now. Are we going to be late? And I don't like to be late. He drives faster than I do, so it's not going to take him as long, but I would just be stressing out. Didn't you know we had to go somewhere? Don't you know what time we had to be there? Why you being so slow? Been going on for 23 years. So why I still get stressed out about that, I don't know. But sometimes I have to laugh at myself. It's not that serious, Either he gonna get me there on time or he's not. Most times he does. But you gotta relax sometimes, have fun. And then sometimes we do things and it's just so silly. And then we think about it and it's like, did I really do that? Did I really say that? And then you just burst out and start laughing. And somebody's like, what is wrong with you? Are you okay? Yeah, I just thought about something I did and it was too funny. I had to laugh at myself. Laugh at yourself. We don't laugh enough. Laughter is a good medicine for your soul. Laugh. You'll find something to laugh about. Laugh at yourself. If you fall, make sure you're okay. You haven't broken any bones or sprained anything. Then just laugh. Have to do a good laugh. What was I thinking? How did I fall? Did I fail like this? Did I fall like this? And then smile. Smile. It's old saying, smile and the whole world smiles with you. But I have found that, you'll be meeting someone down the hall. It has to be a hard-hearted person that when you look at them and you give them a genuine smile, that they look away or they don't smile. Something's wrong with them. Because even if somebody's having a bad day, something's wrong, and you smile, they generally smile. That smile might turn into tears, and then you need to go comfort them. But usually, if you smile, that person will smile back. So smile and laugh often. Okay, and this last one, I'm going to repeat them before I say the last one. Okay, first, make sure that you're around certain types of people. You want those people to be positive. Make sure that you're fully charged each day. Number 3, ensure that those around you only see positive vibes. 4, focus on today. 5, life happens, flow with it. Number 6, celebrate your victories. Be proud of yourself. 7, don't forget to laugh. And then 8, I'm not going to throw it out on Debbie. I'm going to say, don't be a John Downer. Don't be a John Downer. Stop searching for the negative in everything. Somebody give you a gift. I wonder where they get it from. How much they pay for it. What difference did it make? They didn't have to give you a gift. Stop doing that. Look for the positive in every situation. Try to find something positive. You go to the store, you send somebody to the store, they get the wrong brand. Okay, this is not the brand I use. This is not what I told them to get. Okay, but I'm going to use it. I appreciate them going for me because they didn't have to. They didn't have to go to the store for me. So I appreciate them. I'm not going to say anything. I'm going to use it. Think positively. Act positively. Talk positively. And guess what? You will be positive. But you got to think it. You got to act it. You got to speak it. And then you'll be it. Because you want to do these things and be intentional about them. So that's why, it's not always good to just run your mouth. You have to stop and think. So if I'm thinking about what I'm saying, I'm more likely to say something that's positive. So be intentional about wanting to be positive. And then when you act and talk and think positive and you're being intentional, guess what? Then you'll be consistent and it will become a habit. So then you will more likely be a positive person at that time. And that's what you want to be. You want to be positive. You don't want to be negative. You don't want somebody, every time they see you, they try to go the opposite way. You wonder why people don't say, hello, how are you? Because they know if they ask you, how are you? They know you're going to say, oh, well, my back hurt. And last week I fell, I sprained my ankle. And, oh, I had a headache this morning. I'm just so tired. They don't want to hear that. So they even avoid you. You don't want that. So you want to be positive yourself and you want to be around positive people. It is so much better to be positive. And those are the things we want to do. So remember, be practical. These are all about practical tips. Nothing hard. Nothing you got to analyze. You got to think about all practical tips. You've heard them. Take them, pass them on, write them down. I hope you were taking notes. Pass them on to others, and you will see a difference. These practical tips will assist you in building your best life. When you pass it on to others, it will assist them in building their best lives. So thank you so much for listening to these practical tips. Because I think we do want to be practical. We want to be positive. Please, please, please visit my website at www.buildyourbestlife.org. That's www.buildyourbestlife.org. You can read my blog that comes out each Monday. You see my calendar of events. Our next event is coming up November 14th through the 17th. Blessed and Grateful conference. That information is out there. You can read all about Build Your Best Life. You can visit my store. You can see the services that I offer, which is coaching, consultation, speaking, and webinar speaking. As well, you can get a copy of my book, Build Your Best Life. Practical, basic principles that will assist people in overcoming obstacles to build their best lives. I have them in stock. You go on the website, order your book. You will get an autographed copy of the book very quickly. If you prefer the Kindle version, Amazon.com. But again, thank you so much for tuning in today. I appreciate it so much. Please tune in on Tuesday as we have our Build Your Best Life talk with Ricardo Miller Jr., RJ. And he and I are going to be talking about, do you want OP? Do you want OP? Yes, it's Tuesday, October 18th at 6:30 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. So make sure you tune in. I'll be looking forward to seeing you at that time. Remember, as you travel on your road to building a better you, there will be distractions, pit stops, rough terrain, and detours. Don't let any of those negative aspects of your journey stop you. Although they may slow you down, keep going to be a better you so that you can build your best life. And remember, building your best life is our business. That's not a slogan, it's our commitment. We love you, be blessed, stay safe, and we'll see you Tuesday. Bye-bye.